As an entrepreneur, I'm going to tell you one of the biggest secrets I've learned after coaching over 300 plus business owners. And this is our true identity is actually an energy worker. Now, I know it's pretty bold claim, and if you don't know what an energy worker is, in a non-business sense, it's someone who actually goes in and reworks other people's energy, right? Aligns them to be in the right energy. Now, that might sound a little woo-woo, and if you never heard this before, stick with me until the end of the video, because this might be the one thing that allows you to finally get the unlock to those new revenue goals, to that new income, and most importantly, just make an impact that you didn't even think was possible. So, let me define what an energy worker is in a business sense. Our number one job as a business owner is to take things from chaos into order, okay? From chaos into order. When we go into a business or a marketplace, what fundamentally is happening is there is chaos. There's a lack of organization, and our job is to help bring clarity. It's to bring structure. It's to bring confidence to our clients. And oftentimes in the business sense, we call it bringing like the systems into place, right? But fundamentally, if we actually think about first principles, what is all those things? Organization, structure, systems. Well, it's just taking things into order. And in order for a chaotic energy system to go from an orderly energy system, we have to do what? Well, we have to actually transform that energy. As human beings, we are spiritual beings, right? As human beings, we are spiritual beings. And if we want to actually understand what we are doing when we're connecting with our clients, or we are providing new systems for them, or we're giving them new marketing or new leads, what we're doing is we're actually creating an orderly system for all that chaotic energy to be put in its proper place, right? There's a saying, heaven's first law is actually order. Order is heaven's first law. And so our job is to put everything in a heavenly manner, an orderly manner, when we're approaching a new client, a new business, right? You're going to get directly paid in correlation to the amount of order that you bring into a business. Because fundamentally, if there is chaos, what happens? Client leaves, clients complain, right? There's chargebacks, right? This thing about chaos in your own business, what happens when you don't have the right systems, when you don't have the right process, when there's a bunch of chaos within your team members? What happens? Well, you spin your circles around, you waste a lot of energy, you waste a lot of time, you might waste a lot of money, and you might even have team members leave. So fundamentally, when your business is in a chaotic system, when you're internally chaotic because of your environment in your business, then you actually miss revenue targets. You actually don't hit goals. In fact, you might be losing money, right? I've been a business owner in the past who the revenue looks great, but the money I'm taking home, the profit I'm taking home is not so great. After all the team you pay out, the actual, software that you might pay, the paid ads that you might pay out, you're not left with much. And that often is due to, let's say, a lack of financial order, aka financial chaos. So our job as entrepreneurs is one thing. We are energy workers putting things in a proper order. Get your offer in order, get your marketing in order, get your sales in order, get your team in order, operations, finances. When we have our internal stuff in our business in order, guess what happens? Well, guess what? We can share that. We can actually bring that same system, bring that same energy into our clients. So I'm going to pose you a question. I want you to pay close attention to this. The level at which we hit in business, the revenue goals, if you want to hit 50K per month, 100K per month, 20K per month, whatever it might be, maybe $1 million per month, comes down to, are you energetically in the right order to attract that level of income, to attract that level of revenue, okay? So if internally you have a belief that you don't believe that you deserve to have, let's say, a 10K per month business or a 50K per month business, a 100K per month business, then you will have chaos inside your own energetic system that is the body. So why do people say, oh, well, you got to believe it first before you can command that level? Well, they say you got to have belief before you can achieve it, right? Well, because your energy inside of you is chaotic. So what do we have to do? We have to create orderly belief systems. We have to upgrade our identity. We have to improve and actually start to bring structure into our new self-image. We start to stack the right beliefs in order, right? And what ends up happening is all of it aligns, and all of a sudden, within 30 days, you get to that new unlock, that 25K, that 50K, that 100K per month, whatever it might be, right? So that's step one, is we actually have to internally get our energetic system, which is our own mind, our own spirit, into order. Then what? Okay, well, we probably want to think about our systems inside of our business, get those in order. So now we can inject energy from inside of ourselves and actually create order and structure within our business, right? So that we have the right sales process, so that when all the leads flow, you're not missing out and you're actually converting at a high rate. You have a marketing system where there's order, where you're putting out content. You have structure in which you're putting out, your long form content on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube, or whatever it might be. You have a way to get those people to book calls. You have a calendar system, orderly get them on your calendar, right? So then you go into your systems. Then what we do? Well, once we have those systems in order, we then inject energy into what? Hiring, training, onboarding team members, so then they can do what? Take over that energetic system that you just built, aka marketing or sales or operations or whatever it might be. And then they can then put their energy into that system to work it, right? And that's a key piece, because think about it, if you don't show up, this is why training people and managing people can be so difficult, right? I've managed over 50 plus sales reps, and it's some of the most life fulfilling, but also sometimes life draining, energetic suck, depending on who I'm talking to, right? Depending on the sales rep, right? But my job as a sales leader, as a sales manager in the past was, okay, I need to get my energy right. I need to make sure that I'm injecting the right order of energy into them so they can go out to their world and close deals. Okay? And if my energy's not right, I'm showing up on that one-on-one, I'm trying to train them, they're not getting the right energy received to them to then activate them to go out into the world, get rejected, get told no, but still keep going and close the deals regardless, right? So it's an important piece. It's such an important piece that I want you to get, because if we understand that third piece, which is the energy that we have, that we then transfer to our team members, our staff, they then receive the right level of energy and that they can do their work, right? They then transfer that energy that you gave them, that they now have, to their prospects, to your clients, to whoever they're interacting with within that business ecosystem, right? So now you can start to see how the energy is starting to trickle. There's these ripple effects that energy is created from you internally. So our job, again, as energy workers, is now to teach people how to, and you might not even use that term, energy worker, right? Like, you're not necessarily maybe using that in your team. I oftentimes use that language with my sales reps so they understand it. But that is fundamentally what's happening underneath, right? When we look at the surface, all you're seeing is like the systems and processes, but underneath what's happening is an energetic system turning chaos again into order. So that's the piece. That's really important. Once we start to understand that, right? And we start to think about, okay, it's first us, that then turns that energy into a system. That system then energetically produces an output or an outcome. Then when we try to replace ourselves and build a team or have clients, we then need to have this energy transferred to our team members or to our clients so then they can go out and do their thing, right? And then that's the true ripple effect of the environment. Now all this energy that you've created serves as a multiplier effect, right? We're not talking about 5 plus 5, we're talking 5 times 5, or 5 to the power of 5, right? And the level of energy that you're able to create from this energetic ecosystem that you created, which is called your business, goes out into the marketplace. That energy from the marketplace comes back as what? Currency, cash, money, income, impact, right? The reason why they call it currency is because it's an energetic current, right? At least that's how I like to believe it is. The currency that we receive is an energetic current that we put out to the marketplace. Outflow to the marketplace, inflows back to us. Outflow equals inflow. Outflow equals inflow. That is the energetic principle that is business. So if you guys like this content, please like, comment, what did you learn? And most importantly, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, y'all. If you aren't already subscribed, I know like 80% of you aren't subscribing to the actual videos. Please subscribe. I got some also free resources in a free school community. There's over 1,000 people inside that free school community right now. I talk all about these energetic practices, sales, everything business. There's a free link below if you want to join that as well. In the meantime, much love, sending positive energy to you, and have a great rest of your day. Sayonara, Sensei out.